Hello and welcome. Genine Hill here. It's great to have you stop by. This is my podcast, and today I'm going to be talking about evolutionary astrology with you and how I got into evolutionary astrology, what it actually is, and how it can help you. I have a background over 20 years within the fields of astrology, natural therapies, and wellness. And I have over the years and continue to support people who are seeking guidance within the areas of personal development, relationships, career, and family, just to name a few. So my journey with astrology began when I was 5. And I noted that my mum was wearing a necklace and had a little bull on it. And I proceeded to ask her at 5, why do you have a necklace with a bull on it? And she helped me understand that the bull represented her zodiac sign and represented also the time of year that she was born and the sign linked in with that time of year. We then continued the conversation to explore what my sign was based on the time of year that I was born. And my love of astrology emerged and was activated from that moment on. Nearly 45 years on, I have had the great fortune to explore lots of different aspects and areas and branches of astrology. I've been fortunate to travel and be in different parts of the world where I've learned from various teachers and friends who have been able to just mentor and support and nurture. I was also very lucky to have had my parents support my passion for astrology, providing me with forecasting books each year on my star sign, and that opened me up to more information and more desire to learn more about the science and the art. You'd find me in the state library in high school, not studying physics and getting my English assignment done right when I needed to. I had my head buried in astrology and psychology books, which, has all headed me down this particular direction. So at 21, I was living in London and I had my first astrology birth chart produced. And I recall walking down around Covent Garden and just head in my astrology chart reading report, and surprisingly, I did not get knocked over by a double-decker bus because I was so engrossed in my chart. It activated something in me. What did it activate? My soul murmurings, my soul memory, my soul understanding, and the decoding of feelings that were deep in my heart that I'd never talked to anybody about, that I had yearnings and feelings within me that I didn't know at that young age were in fact my soul communicating with me about what I was here to do. And astrology was the language for me that helped to decode my soul's messages. And from that moment on, I was changed forever. And I had a level of just relief, and I felt all was well in the universe and all was well in my world, and that I was here to do something really specific. And I had all the different aspects based on the different planet transits in my chart that were going to take me on the road towards my life purpose and mission. Fast forward through that, again, grateful for all the teachers and the friends that have mentored me along the way. And during the pandemic, it got to a point back in 2020 where there was a pivotal moment and there were pivotal transits in my chart, making me finally have the decision to qualify and professionally put myself out there as an astrologer. So I came across, as my soul tended to often do in times in my life, and I'm sure you found this, you follow a hunch and you don't always quite know where that hunch is going to take you, but you're guided on some level. And I was not aware that at the time I was booking myself into evolutionary astrology, and what perfect branch of astrology for me to be studying, because it sang and it lit me up. So evolutionary astrology is basically under the premise that your soul is incarnated into the earth plane under a particular sacred contract and blueprint, otherwise known as your natal chart, which is comprised of coordinates depending upon your day, month, and year of birth, the time you were born, and the location in the world to which you were born. And then that sets up the map. And that map is a treasure trove of opportunities, lessons, growth, challenges to help your soul evolve as deeply and as profoundly as it can in this life, should you so choose. We have choice around this, and we can utilize the planets that transit in the day-to-day, the cycles of those planets, the house systems, which we're going to go into all of these in these podcasts that I'm recording. We can utilize all of these as opportunities to move us forward, which is so exciting. And there is no doom and gloom. There is the light and the shadow, and we work with both. We have this treasure map at our disposal, and I'm going to talk you through that treasure map and help you understand a little bit more about astrology so that you can embrace it, if you so choose, to have yourself and have a better understanding of yourself, and to be able to work with the energies that are present. So if you are seeking some guidance within the areas of your life direction, your health, your career, relationships, even parenting your children, evolutionary astrology can certainly provide you with some answers by having an astrologer help decode the language and interpret it for you in a way that makes sense and can give you the information to hand so you can step into your life and fulfill yourself to the best of your ability. It's been so great having you here. Thanks for listening. Now, if you're wanting to find out more about astrology, evolutionary astrology, and take a look at the types of readings that I provide, you can jump on to www.janinehill.com. If you've got any questions, you can send me an email, hello@janinehill.com, and I'd be more than happy to support you through your journey. Thanks so much for listening, and looking forward to connecting with you next time. Much love. Bye now.